I want to talk about just for a second unexplainable deja vu moments and spiritual encounters. Now, see, I've had some deja vu moments that are unexplainable. It's like a double take, or a been there, done that type of moment. You know what I mean? It feels like you're repeating something you did or saw, and it kind of messes with your head. You just can't quite put your finger on it, or you just can't quite put the pieces together. It's like your mind is playing tricks on you. It comes and it goes, and you don't know when it's gonna happen. Now, it used to happen more often when you were younger. Now, you may be getting goosebumps right about now because it's like I'm talking about you. Even now, you still don't understand it, but you would like to. Like me, you kind of let it go and it faded away over time. Now, I believe it was like some type of spiritual encounter, like a God thing. Now, I know you have had deja vu moments because you're watching this video. You may have even turned to God. I know I did. But I didn't turn to Him for that reason. Now, I turn to Him because I see things no one else sees, like shadows or energy, balls of energy, light, whatever. And I see something happen. It's like seeing something happen, and then you go like, whoa, I've been through this before. I've seen this before. I've done this before. I mean, who knows? It may be a gift. It may be a spiritual intervention protecting you from something, at that time. I don't know. But whatever it is, or whatever it was, it got my attention in a Twilight Zone kind of way. It was weird. Now, whenever I knew I was going through a deja vu moment, I would try to do something odd, to see, if it's going to turn out the same way, and it always did. Now, knowing what I know, I believe it was a guardian angel intervening, taking you through something twice to avoid something bad that was supposed to happen. In other words, God may have blocked something tragic by allowing you to go through a moment in time all over again. Just think about it. I mean, it makes sense to me. I mean, it's just my opinion, but just feel free to let me know what you think. I want to take a minute to talk about spiritual encounters. Now, everything that I talk about is real life experiences. Now, when I pray, I ask the Lord if there's something He would want me to know at that time. Now, sometimes I get a vision, but most of the time it's instructions. In this case, it was a vision. Now, in this vision, I saw the sky open up in the form of a dove. Don't know what that means, but that's what I saw. It was bright and it was clear. And as I looked into the opening, I saw a rainbow. Then everything went pitch dark. And all I could see was eyes, like eyes of many people trapped in a camp or a prison-like setting. And they were in two lines, and they were stretched for miles, as far as your eyes could see. The eyes were bright, but they were sad looking. And then from the east, out of nowhere, I saw a light so bright I could not look straight into it. It was moving at the speed unknown to man. It got bigger and brighter, and there was rays coming from it with colors I can't even describe. Like, multicolors. Something we have never seen before. And then all of a sudden the vision ended. Now, in my opinion, I believe it was some type of second coming. It was like the second coming of the Lord. Now, I also remember something speaking to me in tongue, and I spoke back to it in tongue in a dream. Now, I can't interpret or speak in tongue, but sometimes I see bright and dark shadows cross my path. One night I saw a shadow pass by me when I had my eyes closed. But the really weird part about it was it only passed by one eye and not the other. I woke up one morning to pure silence. I mean, didn't hear nothing. No bird noises, no talking, no sounds, just nothing. Just pure silence. Now that scared me a little bit because I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And one night I heard two loud booms back to back. So what's so odd about that? Well, it sounded like it came from heaven, but it wasn't thunder, nor was there was nothing in the sky at the time. So I don't know what that was. Now, this particular part here was from a vision pointing to the future, or a future event. I saw a bright star or a planet line up in the night sky. Now, there was something off about it because it was the positioning and the movement of this object or whatever it was. Then I saw the eye of like a monster hurricane forming. Now, it could have been a tsunami warning or something else, I don't know. But I know this here. The earth was knocked off its axis and a total blackout occurred. Now, something caused a major power outage and there was no lights or electricity anywhere covering a big portion of the United States. Now, I don't want y'all to miss this. Because see, this here happened in, I think I had this vision in 2015. My car engine light was on. And I knew it was going to cost a lot of money to get it fixed. So I went and had it diagnosed, at 2 or 3 different places. Because I was low on cash, so I prayed on it. And then one day, out of nowhere, a voice just told me to do something strange to my car that made no sense to me at all. Now, the voice told me to do a certain thing for exactly 2 minutes. Now, after a while, I finally tried it, and voila, my light went off and my car was just fine. I was like, whoa. And all I could say was, oh my God. See, God helps with little things too. There was a time, matter of fact, at that same time, it was about time to get my car inspected, and I must have called about 10 or 15 places because I had a headlight that was busted, and you can't get an inspection without the light. Everywhere I looked for this light, the price was like anywhere from $200 to $500 for a used one. And so one day I drove around from place to place all day, nothing. The next day I finally found a place that had it for about $250 used. So I went to pick it up, and right before the guy gave it to me, it cracked. And then it was broken. And I'm like, what? Give me a break. But nevertheless, I went on to the next place a little farther down the street, a few miles down the street, and they said they had it, but I would have to find it in a salvage yard with over 1,000 and thousands of cars. So it was hot, and I went out there searching in the heat about 2 or 3 hours, and after a while I just gave up. And as I was leaving the store, a strange old man, didn't even know, I didn't know him, he didn't know me, and he just say, "Go look again, it's there." Long story short, I did. And I was walking, and it had not occurred to me that I was walking and turning as, if something was guiding me. I wasn't paying attention. I was just walking and turning. And it would say, turn here, go left there, go right there, turn, etc. Then I came to a complete stop, and right in front of me was the exact light that I needed. I was just speechless. I was like, Lord, what's going on? And as I was leaving again, thanking the Lord all the way, did I mention that the old man had disappeared after he told me to go look again? I was like, wow, man, where did he go? I mean, this is a true story, people. I'm hoping that this video will inspire you and let you know that you're not alone. God answers little things too. Even the stuff we don't think he will, he will. I'm a living witness. May God bless you, keep you, and Emmanuel.